What's up, everybody? Mickey come back to you with another video where I show where a lot of my existing PCs are because I haven't made videos and deleted all of them. And it's only fitting because I got it sorted, and obviously we got a big Bears-Packers game tonight. The Bears are actually favored. It's crazy. I know the Packers are really banged up. Bears are obviously missing Odunze and Burden, but it's not the same as it doesn't come close to just Micah Parsons in general. But I know like Jacobs might not play, Evan Williams is hurt, Zach Tom, Watts is questionable. Like the Packers are hit a lot harder now. But with that being said, bear down. I hope we do it. It's still the Packers. The Bears are always the dog to me when we play them. Anyway, so let's show my Bears PC. I think my Bears PC has been neglected kind of recently. I have picked up some like Caleb Adunze type stuff, but I'm gonna try to show everything that is not just the like lot of like 500 base cards I picked up and all of my just penny sleeve stuff. This is gonna be only top loaded stuff. So if it's rookies, it's theoretically better rookies, or stuff that I thought was good enough to be top loaded when I got it like 5 years ago or whatever. So I'm gonna try to go through this as semi-fast as possible. Let's pick a random stack. Okay, so this is just gonna be some of my lesser rookies and inserts. Nothing crazy like Kyle Long, Kyler Gordon, DeAndre Swift, Anthony Thomas, Riley Ridley. Very not into Riley Ridley. I like him slightly more. Oh no, him and Javon Wims are both disgusting to me. But the only Bear that will never have a card in my collection is Chris Conte. I'm still 100% biased and just think that he solely ruined and was responsible for pretty much almost every defensive touchdown the Bears gave up in the Jay Cutler era. If like, just a PSA, if someone just felt ever obliged to send me a Chris Conte 1/1 superfractor, it would be hard for me not to burn it, just because that's how much I hate Chris Conte. But every other Bear is welcome. Here's some Alshon Jeffrey rookies. What's crazy is I actually don't think I have any Mitch Trubisky rookies. There's a Brandon Marshall, the old DJ Moore, star rookies from 09, the original, this little Hester insert, Robbie Gold from the National, Cole Kmet Legacy Refractor, Kadeem Carey, another Swift, and an Allen Robinson. As you guys know, I used to PC Allen Robinson. I think I still have some rookies and inserts, and I kept only one singular auto. I think I had like 70 or 80 at one point. 100% got rid of everything that I could. Where do we go now? Let's go here. This is other rookies and inserts. Here's just a bunch of Justin Fields. I think that's 4 of them. There's another one, King of Cards. Big shots. Luckily, I never pulled the trigger on a Justin Fields auto when he was hot. A lot of these rookies, it's very possible, because this is 2021. I think I could have bought right before the COVID bubble bursted, and I could have bought a lot of these at like $5 a piece for no reason. But who knows? Some Lance Briggs score. When I got this, or when I was looking at it, there was an old penny sleeve I replaced that said this was glossy, but I was looking at it and I don't think that's an insert, but I don't know. And this is another Lance Briggs score from 99 out of 99, not from 1999. Some Gale Sayers. We have the base prism and the, I don't know if that's the retail or hobby green and yellow, but that's cool. Richard Dent Mosaic Refractor. That's kind of cool. Khalil Herbert. Charles Tillman Refractor. Is that 2010? 2013. I was off by a little bit. Shout out Charles Tillman, former FBI or CIA operative. There's a Tillman Strata. And what is this from? 2013, just a red Grange insert. I kind of like how a lot of the products, I think in the late to like early 2010s, late 2000s, just incorporated a lot of older players. like that. So I think that's really cool. Let's go here next. These are some maybe cooler rookies and inserts. Here's a bunch of Khalil Mack clear shots. There's a Khalil Mack rookie. Khalil Mack from, is that, no, Legacy. I almost thought that was Turkey Red at one point. Gold team. And I actually picked this one up semi-recently. Like, very cheap card, just really cool. This is the silver snapshots. Like, these just shine so much. Super, for how much as I kind of don't like ultra modern stuff, like, this is one of the, for select stuff, like, these are super, super clean. Love that right there. I'll get to those in a second. Jalen Johnson, Orange Laser, CB1. Hopefully he locks down some dudes today. Actually, the only Jay Cutler rookie that I have is a Sage one. There's a base Jalen Johnson. And we got the Mosaic Silvers of Tyreek Stevenson and Roshan Johnson. I need to get some Monungai. Also going through this, it makes sense. I don't have a singular Colston Loveland or Kyle Monungai card. Which I guess makes sense, but also I have a couple Luther Burden cards. I mean, they're rookies. There's no reason to, like, buy rookies right now, but that's kind of cool. Some vintage of some random players. These are all from 86. Dennis McKinnon, former Lions, I think, head coach, but definitely DC, Leslie Frazier. And Behi, rest in peace. Damn, Miami made a field goal. I have Miami, Texas A&M. Oh, no, they got a touchdown. Damn. I have, I think, $5 on Texas A&M money line. So, you know, this generational wealth, this like 480 or whatever that I would net if A&M won is on the line. We're losing generational wealth right now. I very infrequently bet, honestly. I was just feeling like putting $15 in FanDuel. But may he rest in peace, Dave Duerson. And then some cooler ones. I don't think this is a rookie, but it could be. Also makes this really cool is his hometown is Evanston, Illinois, which is where I grew up. Bobby Douglas. I think he's still like top 10 all time in QB rushing yards, or at least like singular season rushing yards. And a Doug Flutie rookie. That's kind of fun. Cool. Next, let's get into maybe some numbered stuff. I think like all of my stuff, like Urlacher, you know, Matt Forte, Caleb, Adunze, whatever, like those are all in stacks by player. So these will be like not necessarily bad players, but not players that I have a ton of bulk of. This had a 1999 Flair Showcase Dwayne Bates. This is a Kyle Orton rookie, and this is like a refractor, I guess, and I never realized until recently this was actually numbered out of 299. This is a recent pickup out of 79, Roquan Smith. Still very, very good. This was gifted to me by Mark recently out of 199, Grady Jarrett. Now kicking on the Niners and killing it out of 99, rookie refractor of Eddie Pinheiro. This is one of my favorite cards for no reason. It's numbered 69 out of 99, Tariq Cohen. Marquez Wilson out of 999. Out of 250, Johnny Knox, rookie X-Fractor, or could have been. And then out of 999, the rookie and stars longevity, Johnny Knox. Allen Robinson out of 175. TJ Edwards out of 199. Kyler Gordon rookie out of 150. Man, he can't stay healthy. He's one of the best nickelbacks, I swear, though. And then, a.k.a. Mr. I'm going to give up a Hail Mary to the Commanders, out of 199 rookie, Tyreek Stevenson. Okay, where do we go from here? Let's go with maybe a little Matt Forte action right now. I also realized I don't have a singular Matt Forte, like, solo auto, which I definitely had some, and I probably sold them back in the day to fund my Mohamed Sanu and Allen Robinson PC. Topps Platinum Refractor, X-Fractor from Chrome, National base card, Orange Refractor, color match goes crazy, a Bowman Chrome and a Topps Chrome Refractor. The old shine just cannot be beat. Another Forte Orange, and out of 499, a camo Forte. Then this was gifted to me by Stoddy last year from 2014 Crown Royale, numbered 8 out of 10, Matt Forte. And then this is released a rookie autograph out of 25 with Steve Slayton, 1-year fantasy football legend, and Rashad Mendenhall, and Matt Forte, triple rookie autograph. So that's really cool right there. Let's get into Sexy Rexy real quick. Not a big PC, not a ton of cards, but oh, there's a random Justin Fields rookie that snuck into that stack. That also should not be in there. My only non-memorabilia auto, this is from 2002. This is a Rex Grossman rookie, Topps All-American. Shout out Sexy Rexy. We have some game used, ESPN. And then I think this is numbered. It is not. This is from 2003 Upper Deck Honor Roll, Rex Grossman. And now let's get into the ink. This is 2005 out of 100. Tools of the Trade from Absolute, of the best quarterback in NFL history. Next, this is out of 50, number 40 out of 50 from 2004. Leaf Limited Jersey Auto of Rex Grossman. And then the nastiest one. This is another gift from Stoddy. Is this a rookie auto? No, this is a second. Oh, this is rookie futures. No, his rookie year is 2003, not 2002. This is a rookie. Rookie Rex Grossman Jersey Auto, but it's numbered 2 out of 8. This has to be one of Rex Grossman's rarest rookie autos. I feel like there's not a ton of them. That's disgusting. I love Rex Grossman. When I thought he would... I'm just going to show this now because it's in front of me. It was in the Rex Grossman stack. But SI Sports Illustrated Greats of the Game autograph of Gale Sayers. That should be in a different stack, but really, really cool. Gale Sayers right there. Next, let's get into my DJ Moore stuff. Nothing too crazy here. Green Hype. That's actually just a base card. The Throwback Silver. Orange Laser. Just very clean. This is a silver from his Carolina days. This is a base card, but the photogenic cards are just super clean. This is out of 250 from Score. And then I do have a autograph of DJ Moore. It's a rookie autograph from Illusions, just a clean little jersey auto. Love to see that. Where should we go next, actually? Let's go into, I have 2 cards of Darnell Wright, stud tackle. Rookie Green Prism, and then another gift from Stoddy out of 90. This is his Obsidian. I think this is the Red Flood rookie of Darnell Wright out of 90. That is just absolutely disgusting right there. Well, let's go to Montez Sweat next because it's only... before Montez Sweat, here are my Luther Burden rookies. 2 Sage rookies. And then we have the Red Press Proof from Donruss. And then my 3 Montez Sweat cards. These 2 I recently just picked up out of Unparalleled, out of 129. This is, I don't know what variation. It's the Whirl, numbered little short print-ish rookie. And this is out of 25 from the new Prism. And this was a gift from Mark. I believe he gave this to me at Nationals. This is the Honeycomb. This is, I believe it's like a case hit or short print from Mosaic. So super, super cool right there. And then I should probably show this later, but I'm going to show it now. Picked this up semi-recently. This is not a rookie. This is a second year of a starting defensive tackle on the Bears. I bought this for what it goes for raw, so I can't complain at that. Numbered 4 out of 10. This is one of 2 Bears graded cards I have. Graded PSA 9, Gervon Dexter Gold. Like, golds are just clean. Love that. Absolutely gorgeous card. I love PSA BGS. I love 9s. I'm a big fan of 9s. Where do we go right now? Let's show my Roma Dunze stuff real quick, because this is also just mainly base cards and nothing crazy. 3 base rookies. We have the Portals from Prism in his Washington jersey. We have the Orange Laser. We have two different silvers. I think one's like the sweet level, concourse, whatever. Numbered rookie out of 350 from Absolute. Thick card for no reason. We have the green emergence, and maybe this is a variation of it because it's wavy. I don't even know. And another gift from Stadi. I think this is the red optic preview, Roma Dunze. So super, super sick right there. We are almost getting there. Don't worry. Just 4 little stacks left. We'll show my Urlacher non-autoed stuff real quick. 2 classics or score inserts. Same card as the DJ Moore out of 250. I think I pulled this when I was breaking retail last year. Select, retail, something, Prism. Picked these up at Nationals last year. I had 3 of them, but I gave one of them to one of my friends. Brian Urlacher rookies. Only Urlacher rookies I have. This is from 2006, numbered out of 2006. Brian Urlacher. I know these are not rare at all. I just think they're cool. And then I recently picked these up from 03 and 04 Bowman's Best, both out of $4.99. Brian Urlacher, not refractors, kind of foil cards. Damn, I think A&M just lost. We'll go these next. I think this is technically a rookie. You see the sticker on it. I don't know if I actually paid $20 for it, but AU Sports is a card shop in Skokie, Illinois. So I clearly picked this up from there. Hopefully I didn't pay $20. But I believe this is a Mike Ditka rookie card. I don't know if it's actually miscut or horribly centered. I don't know. Then here's my stack of Walter Payton vintage stuff. We have the 1983, I believe, mini. This is the base card from 1982. I think I actually picked that up last year at Nationals. We have the 1981 Walter Payton, the 86 Walter Payton. Then we have the, what year is this? 1980 Walter Payton. This one's a little rougher. And then 1980 team leaders, as well as the Eddie and Walter Payton from 1982. That's kind of cool right there. And then I remember I bought this in like 2017, 2018. I vividly remember paying $30 for this card. It's in absolutely terrible condition. If this were to grade, it would 100% get a 1, but I think it's very much worth it still. Probably a card I would maybe slab or get another copy and slab that, because I do need to grade some stuff at some point, kind of to hold value, like make my collection worth more. But there's certain cards, I'm just a very clumsy person. I don't think I'm gonna drop something and like ding it, but like maybe there's just certain cards that I also like. Things slabbed will also look better. But Walter Payton rookie card, cool. And now we only have 2 little stacks left. These are autos and jerseys, but I think these are better ones. And here are the remainder of my autos and jerseys that are not lesser, but lesser than the other stack. Roshan Johnson auto. Roshan Johnson jersey card. This isn't a team bag. I actually think Joey, Burt Cat 8, gave this to me like 5 years ago at Nationals one year. It's in a team bag because it's in a missized top loader, and it just kept falling out. And I actually might, because I recently bought some thicker top loaders, have one that fits it. I need to change top loaders in some of my cards. But rookie jersey from Plates and Patches. Also, this is numbered 50 out of 50. eBay 1 of 1. Jordan Howard, rushed for 1,000 yards one season. Trevor Davis and Laquan Treadwell, who I believe was actually in the NFL this year, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's actually still active. I don't think he really got much run, but I'm pretty sure he was still active because I talked about this in one of my group chats earlier this year. This is really cool. The only card of him I think I actually have. Rookie RPA out of $7.99 from SP Authentic, Bernard Berrien. That's just disgusting. I guess he was never actually, like, he was the Bears wide receiver 1 at some point. I need to get a Musa Muhammad auto. I just don't have one. Out of 50, rookie autograph of the punter, Torrey Taylor. I think that's kind of fun. David Montgomery, jersey card from Prestige. This dude was our recent offseason acquisition from the Texans, and I got this on eBay for like $1 shipped because it's a wild card auto. But oh shit, I just burped. This is my only Johnny Knox auto out of 1550. Very weird numbering, but rookie refractor auto of Johnny Knox. Lofa Tatupu just really leveled him, and his career just kind of fizzled out. Still unfortunate. Tanner Gentry, Eddie Jackson. This is actually kind of cool. Should probably be lower in the stack near the bottom. But Mike Singletary, numbered 1 out of 99. So eBay 1 of 1, start of the bookend. Ultimate Collection jersey. This is 07, 2005. So that's really cool right there. Robbie Gould IP auto. I got this from I think like Motown Philly. Philip, but I name in the Facebook group, YouTube name, Squeepa21. So I know it's legit. But it's not certified or anything. But Robbie Gould auto, that's disgusting. Kyle Fuller, he was good for a minute. I remember I bought his jersey at one point for like $15 when it was discounted at Dick's Sporting Goods because he wore number 23, and I was like, I can just say this is a Devin Hester jersey. Weird logic, but I remember doing that at one point. This is the only Robinson auto I kept. Die cut out of 199, rookie auto, kind of clean right there. This was a gift from Mark, I think 2 years ago, actually, when I met him at the Cleveland Nationals. Dual jersey card from 2002 MVP of David Terrell and Jim Miller. That's kind of cool right there. Rookie threads out of 199, Earl Bennett, a.k.a. Jay Cutler's dude right there. Rookie autograph of Brandon Marshall. I also don't have an Alshon Jeffrey autograph. I used to have so much stuff, and I think I just sold like a lot of my good Forte, Marshall type. I could have even sold the cool Urlacher, Briggs, or Tillman refractor, or Hester refractor without realizing it to fund my Sanu Robinson PC. I need to pick up more cooler Bear stuff. And I had, I think, 3 autographs at Hester at one point. I remember I had like an NT patch auto out of like 25 or 15 or something that I think like during COVID, because I bought it for like $40 or something, because it was from like 2017, and I sold it for like $100, and I felt good about it. And I'm pretty sure that's like, maybe his stuff went down a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that was like immediate, like 6 months after I sold it, that was like a $300 card, and I was like, damn, why didn't I keep that? Like, Mickey, you're being stupid right now. I picked this up for like $20 earlier this year. Is one of his cheaper autos, not on card. I'll upgrade it at some point, but every Bears fan needs a Devin Hester auto, so I got one. And we are coming in towards the end. We have 6 cards left. What order do I want to show these in is the question. That's actually tough. What order do I want to show these in? We'll go newest to oldest. This Brian Urlacher rookie auto from Press Pass. Super cool right there. One more Urlacher. I think 2 years ago, Stoddy kind of bullied me into buying this, but I don't regret it at all. Out of 50 from 2002, Don Russ. I think this is Elite Brian Urlacher auto. And that's just so clean. And then I got this last year. There was a super cool Upper Deck, I think second year patch, or like dual patch. That was a disgusting patch out of like 50 or 100 of Brian Urlacher. It was probably like a $75 card. The guy was asking like, I think he had like 175 on it or something. And it was very clearly like a $50 to $75 card. I thought it was really cool, so I offered him $100. He wouldn't budge below like 125 or 130, and I was like, that seems excessive for an Urlacher non-auto. So I got this for $50. No idea what it's worth, but this is also from 2002, and this is an authentic game-worn jersey and a piece of the stadium from Fleer Authentic. That is just disgusting. I will take that as a substitute all day. And, okay, we'll go this order. I've actually had this for a while. This is from 2002. Fleer Throwbacks game worn jersey of Walter Payton. Super cool. This, I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago. I think this was last year. This was a gift, I believe, from both Stoddy and Mark. They just like handed this to me. And it's just beautiful, but also like very rude of them to give that to me, because me knowing myself, it's like I need to give you something better, because I'm not going to let you win. This is a competition of who can give their friends the coolest shit at this point. So I need to one up you, or at least even the score. Like, this is too crazy to just hand me and not get something in return. But like, this is crazy. 2004, this is another Walter Payton game used jersey, but this one is so much cooler than the other one. And last but not least, I don't know value-wise if I put this in the right order at all, but I just saved this for last. From 2000, also this is on card, an autograph of Dick Butkus. That's nasty. Honestly, I thought this was going to be like an hour video. I think I made pretty good timing. Go Bears, and also go Boats. I forgot I was wearing this. I think during Black Friday, I just needed some new t-shirts because I lost a decent amount of weight and a lot of my old shirts didn't fit me. And like a new solid colored t-shirt, even from Old Navy, is like going to be like $6. Like if I just want like a blue t-shirt. And Dick's Sporting Goods had a bunch of discounted shirts from like $25 to like $8. So I just bought like 4 random sports shirts. And this is a Memphis Steamboater shirt, USFL or UFL. I don't even know what it's called anymore. But I think this is really funny because it says Go Boats, and 2 of my really, really good friends are really into fishing, and I despise fishing. And so I just think it's a really funny shirt to wear around them, because like maybe they think I'm like supporting their fishing hobby, but no, dude, it's sports. It's like a sports shirt that doesn't look like a sports shirt. I think it's really fun. Anyway, bear down. I guess I lost $5 in A&M. Good for Miami. They made it, I guess. It's kind of dumb that Miami made it. Not because I don't think they're undeserving. Like I thought, like when I was projecting in my head before who I thought was going to make it, I thought that if Virginia lost and Duke won, they would throw Miami in as kind of a pity bid. Because they were just the best team in the ACC, and I didn't think the committee would like not include the ACC at all. But what I do think is bullshit, and because it's conference champions, not best team, ranked team from the conference. So JMU absolutely deserved to make it over Duke. If Virginia won, they would be in, and Miami wouldn't. Well, no, Miami, if Virginia won, they would have technically been the 5th team, and then JMU wouldn't be in it. Then Tulane would be the 12th team, and Virginia would be the 11, I think. But what's really dumb about it is Notre Dame was, and I despise Notre Dame, but Notre Dame was ranked ahead of Miami, like in all of the rankings, and neither of them played in the conference championship round. And I just know for a fact that if Virginia won, like they wouldn't have included a second ACC team, and Notre Dame would have made it over Miami. So I just think that's silly that like almost because Duke beat Virginia, Miami is in it. But if Virginia beat Duke, Notre Dame would have been in it over Miami. Notre Dame should have made it over Miami. I'm not going to lie. They just didn't want to not include the ACC. But maybe I'm a salty Syracuse fan, and I just think it's objectively hilarious for the ACC to not be in the college football playoff. But yeah, so that's fun. What other games do we have today? I mean, Oregon, JMU. If JMU wins, that would be awesome. But I think Oregon's probably going to win by like 30. I think Tulane Ole Miss is going to be interesting. Ole Miss should win that game by like 20. But I think Tulane's not that bad. Tulane's only loss, it actually might be to Ole Miss. I know they lost 1 game, and I'm pretty sure it was in a non-conference game. I could be wrong, though. I think it was to an SEC team. It might not be Ole Miss, but I think their only loss is to like an actual good team. Or maybe that was JMU that lost to Ole Miss. Like, I don't know. But maybe Tulane's loss. No, because they had 1 loss in conference play. I think they did lose a game they should have won. But obviously, Lane Kiffin, I think it's fine to leave. But leaving before the playoffs, when you're in the playoffs, is crazy. I get maybe, like, if you don't make the playoffs, like, going to the team right now to, like, start helping recruit. But when you're in the playoffs, and I guess maybe the like athletic director didn't want him there, but like that's just crazy. So now all the assistants are still there. So I think maybe like there's a thing where I know every other coach besides Lane Kiffin is still there, but maybe they're not rattled. But I think Tulane will keep that close. Like I don't think Tulane wins, but I would not be shocked if Ole Miss only won by like 7 or 8 points, or like, and it was unnecessarily close. Anyway, bear down. Let's go Bears. Keep on collecting. Everyone stay beautiful. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Do your thing, and much love, everybody. But Caleb Williams, much love to you the most. Ben Johnson, I love you unconditionally. That's it.